ChatGPT and copywriting, the 2024 dilemma. In this video, I'm going to cover everything you need to know about copywriting and ChatGPT, and if copywriting is still a safe endeavor to pursue in 2024. Before we get into it though, I want to make something really clear. You should definitely use ChatGPT when you're doing copywriting, even if you're a direct response copywriting fan, just like me, who was following Gary Halbert, Joseph Sugarman, all these OGs who make copywriting famous. And yes, you can still pursue that direct response copywriting when you're using ChatGPT. The first thing you have to make sure when you're using ChatGPT for copywriting is the words that you have to avoid. I'm gonna give you a list one by one, and you should definitely erase those words even if ChatGPT is giving you those words. So these words are overused and people hate. So when I see one of those words, I immediately know that it is written by ChatGPT. Like, no question. Not even ChatGPT 4, ChatGPT 3.5. It is like right away, it's a dead giveaway. No matter what you give as an input, it's something like a bug that you have to eliminate those words. Just tell or give ChatGPT the list of words and not use them. All right, the first word that you have to avoid is enhance. It is such an overused word that you have to avoid completely. Just go to some websites, find a synonym, and go ahead with it. The second one is embrace. I've seen it time and time again. I'm giving the prompts to give me like a Facebook ad copy. I usually use short form ad copy when I'm getting something from ChatGPT, and they always give me the freaking word embrace. I hate that word. Never use it. Just erase that word from your dictionary. The third one, this is probably the most common one because it can be used for everything. Service-based business, product-based business, B2C, B2B. Elevate. Just don't use elevate. The other one is a noun, an adverb that can be used for both. It is seamless, seamlessly, seamless design, seamless something, seamlessly does this, seamlessly does that. Just don't use it. The next one, a lot of people miss this one, is enjoy. Don't use enjoy, guys, because especially in call to actions. Enjoy is such a common word, it's hard to avoid altogether, but you definitely have to avoid that in your call to actions. Enjoy 15% discount, enjoy summer sale, enjoy Valentine's Day sale, enjoy the first VIP giveaway. This use is definitely should be avoided. Like, as a copywriter, you should definitely avoid using enjoy as a call to action. There are much better, powerful words in copywriting that you can get people to take action. The next one, and you should definitely avoid that when you are putting away a product, when you're starting a sentence by introducing your product, which is quote unquote introducing. Surprise, surprise. You don't have to say introducing, just talk about the product itself. Just talk about the product itself. When you say introducing, I immediately know, I see this time and time again on Facebook. I'm scrolling through my Instagram. I see, all right, ChatGPT wrote this, ignore right away. Like, it doesn't mean ChatGPT is not going to convert. It can still be effective, but there are ways to use ChatGPT, which I'm going to cover at the end. And the final word that you should be aware is revolutionize. Revolutionize is such an overused word now. It was a powerful word back in the days. Like, it was, if it meant something, right? Revolutionizing like some certain industry, like ChatGPT, for instance, is literally revolutionizing copyright. ChatGPT is revolutionizing artificial intelligence, but your freaking pair of socks is not revolutionizing clothing industry. Your freaking agency is not revolutionizing digital marketing industry. Like, you have to be fair in that sense. You don't overuse this. It just seems silly and people are numb to it. And the second most important part is what industries you can use ChatGPT for. This is an amazing question I got recently, and I'm going to answer this in this video. The first industry you can use ChatGPT is clothing industry. Clothing industry, clothing brands, apparel brands are super self-explanatory. Usually the creatives does the heavy lifting, so you don't really have to convey a lot of value. If there's a unique selling propositions like True Classics, they have a USP, they have a specific positioning in their clothing, right? But if you do not have that, if there's like maybe your unique selling proposition is like fast shipping, whatever the case may be, you don't necessarily need to do that. I know for a fact long form copy performs better than short form copy, but if you're going to use ChatGPT, use it for a short form copy. It is way better when you use it for a short form. If you use it for long form, regardless of the prompt you give, it is going to mess it up. It is not going to sound like a direct response, proper copy written by a proper professional copywriter. It's going to sound like ChatGPT. The longer it is, the more it sounds like ChatGPT. So keep that in mind. If you're writing using ChatGPT for apparel industry, you can go ahead and use this. For B2B, avoid it completely. Anything B2B, guys, because B2B is something complex. You're speaking to two people. You're speaking to one person who is in charge, and that person has to also convey that message to the decision maker, right? So you're actually going through two people there as an industry. So your business, you're offering that service to a business. It is really important. A person seeing the ad and a decision maker. So that's why you have to avoid ChatGPT in that sense. Or you have to find really good prompts, which I haven't. Gaming industry, you can use ChatGPT, but again, you want to use it for short form copy on gaming industry. I'm going to give you 2 bonus industries that you should definitely avoid, and you can ask me other industries down below. Should I use it? Should I not use it? And I will answer those. For digital marketing industry specifically, avoid at all costs, guys. I tested this, A/B tested this a lot myself and other copywriter, and I tested those against ChatGPT, long form copy, short form copy. The ChatGPT copy always underperformed. What I suggest, if you're using Facebook ads, write your copy by yourself. Make it proofread on ChatGPT. Make ChatGPT proofread your copy. Take some like grammatical errors or whatnot, put it into Facebook. And then Facebook, if you're running Facebook or you're writing for Facebook ads will give you suggestions. Their suggestions will be better than ChatGPT's artificial intelligence. The reason being is Facebook ads is specifically designed for converting people. That's why if you select your goal as a conversion, their suggestion will be based on that specific goal, and it will usually convert better, but your original copy has to be great from the get-go. That is the only prerequisite for you to be successful if you're writing something for Facebook ads. The other industry is agencies. It is still a B2B. Again, as I said, do not use it for any type of B2B, but I'm talking about direct response, guys, like advertising platforms. If it's a blog post, it's a different story, right? I'm talking about direct response. If a person lands on your website and you have to write that copy yourself, or you're advertising on any platform, you have to write it for yourself. This is B2B. An agency model, on the other hand, is still really critical. And also, I'm going to give you one more bonus here: coaching services, coaching businesses, one-on-one consultancy businesses, right? It could be B2B, B2C. So try to avoid that altogether. Even if it's a short form copy, it has to be written in a certain psychological manner that triggers people to take action. That is critical. Now we're moving on to the last part, which is extremely important. Which advertising platforms you can use ChatGPT on? And it is a good question, and this was asked by the same person. All right, let's cover that. When it comes to Facebook ads, you can use it for Facebook ads, but there is one little thing that you should know. When you're writing Facebook ads, the headline is not actually the headline. The headline on Facebook feed appears below the image or video. But the primary text that you can write, no limits, to be honest, that you can write till forever, you should definitely write it yourself. But for the headline, only a small portion of the headline is going to be visible, 27 characters. So that headline could be written by ChatGPT. But primary text, avoid all costs. Write the headline and link description. You can use ChatGPT on Facebook and Instagram ads. Now the other part is Google advertising, mainly Google search ads. You can use ChatGPT for everything Google ads related. Yes, this is good news. I know this saves me a lot of time, and for my clients, I'm using ChatGPT till the end when it comes to Google ads. I'm giving them a couple of headlines and I'm talking about the product and service and asking them, give me 10 different variations. And Google is amazing at that. Google gives you descriptions, headlines, and you can use those headlines, descriptions, like it gives me ideas that I haven't thought of before. The thing with Google ads is if you're using responsive search ad, performance max, it's when it comes to Google ads, there are different campaign types, it rotates. The headlines, the ads rotate. On Facebook ads, it doesn't, right? You can select one, and you can also on Google ads, you can make it pin on a certain position, but I don't really suggest it on Google search ads or responsive Google search ads because it performs better when it is rotating. So that's why use different variations. You don't want to control where the first headline or the second headline, third headline appears. That's why you have a lot of variations by Google in and of itself. Get those from ChatGPT and use those variations, and that is going to help you a lot in terms of performance as well. You're going to look at the performance over time and see which headline performs the best, or your client does that. Your client has to tell you that, and you will take the top performance, put it into ChatGPT, and let it give you more variations, and you're going to rock with those variations. So the Google Ads, I definitely use ChatGPT and it helps me a ton. TikTok ads. Do I use it for TikTok ads? Yes, absolutely. On TikTok ads, as you can see right now, it appears at the very bottom, which doesn't take a lot of real estate, and there is a limit of characters and people do not really read that. I tested this a lot. The long form, short form doesn't matter. On every other platform though, long form outperforms, but on TikTok, it is not a big difference. It's like a small tweak. That's why you can use ChatGPT all the way on TikTok ads. When it comes to LinkedIn ads, you should definitely avoid using ChatGPT. LinkedIn ads is one of the top platforms that you should absolutely avoid ChatGPT. Use ChatGPT to correct your language and to make it a little bit formal. Write your copy and use ChatGPT to make it formal. Because you're using LinkedIn ads for one reason. Its ability to target specific people with certain incomes, positions, certain Harvard graduates, so on and so forth, right? You can specifically target the position in a certain company. If you're using that, give ChatGPT that prompt and ChatGPT will alter its copy to speak to those people clearly. That is why it is so powerful when you're using ChatGPT as an editor in terms of writing the whole thing as a direct response marketer. Hope this helps. If you like anything about copywriting, please subscribe to the channel and I will see you in the next one.